People's Federal Savings and Loan Association of Sydney, downtown, and Walmart, along with Anna and Jackson Center. Emerson Wagner Realty. Errol Browd and Vance Stewart of Edward Jones and Company. Area Energy and Electric with Verizon Wireless. North Dixie drive-through carryout. The Spot Restaurant and Catering. Heinfeld Insurance Agency. First Star Bank. Dickman Supply Company of Sydney, Greenville, and Salina. The Sydney Shelby County YMCA. Sydney Interstate Shell. Doctors Urbank, Boslett, and Justice of Sydney Family Medicine. Shelby County Collectibles. Mark Knupp Muffler and Tire in Piqua. Tooling Technology of Fort Loramie. Ratterman Custom Home Builders. Shelby Landscaping, and Salmon Electric. Mike Lieber, a little crisp for the folks in the crowd tonight, but on the AstroTurf, it ought to be one great evening for high school football.
Well, just perfect. You couldn't ask for the second week in November to be any better weather-wise. The field conditions are perfect, and each team pretty good offensive flow for both squads. It should be a fun night here on the turf at Welcome Stadium.
Once again, this is our regular 9 a.m. Saturday morning slot for high school football that we utilize throughout most of the season and that we're using throughout the tournaments. And as long as Lehman stays in, we stay in this very position. It pays to belong to AAA and to use their travel agency services, which are also open to non-members. Escorted tours are always on the docket, and you can look forward to pre-Christmas trips to Chicago and Nashville, along with Columbus for the Oak Ridge boys. Yes, it's all at AAA Shelby County, also including travel to Paradise on Wapak Road in Sydney. The holidays are just around the corner, and now's the time to shop for quality home furnishings and great gift ideas during Goffney Furniture's pre-holiday sale. An enormous selection of top brands awaits you, all displayed in galleries so you can see how the various pieces will fit into your home. You'll find special savings store-wide, and you can use Goffney's free 6 months, no financing on qualifying purchases. Goffney Furniture, a mile and a half west of I-75, exit 92, State Route 47, Sydney. And finally, before going to Lehman head coach Jeff Ulenake during our pregame, for all of your electrical and industrial product needs, see your friends at Dickman Supply. With a modern facility on St. Mary's Avenue just south of Lehman High School, they're ready to serve from a vast inventory. They're the region's only full-line distributor of Cutler Hammer and Cooper lighting products. And they're now stocking all types of tools, including industry-leading brands such as Klein, Crescent, and Lufkin. If you're present,
pretty good. I think the Cavaliers made a wise decision, at least to begin the game, put the wind at their back, and we'll see how this game unfolds. Lehman will play defense first and see what the Reading offense has for them with Deshaun Wynn and others.
If Sager can elevate this ball like he does a number of his placements, you could very easily be looking at touchback. On the other hand, Lehman quite often tries to squib and keep the ball away from the deep people. We'll see what unfolds right here. The beckon, and Sager is ready to approach the football for this second round playoff game. It's a knuckler along the AstroTurf, picked up at the 30, advanced to the 40 by Ryan York, number 5, and Reading will put it in play at that point, first down 10. The guy to keep an eye on, number 2, Deshaun Wynn, including last week and 11 games. He has rushed for about 2,000 yards this season. Reading very big across the front, might be slow. Quarterback number 7, Anthony Pike. Or excuse me, 8, Caldwell.
Yep, sorry.
Handoff straight ahead. Wynn will get about a yard, stacked up by the middle of the Cavaliers.
They are big across the front, and we'll see how that unfolds for the Cavalier defense, but I think Lehman has a definite advantage on quickness along that defensive front.
Second down 9 on the gain of 1. There, Reading coming to the line of scrimmage. There's a good look at split backs behind the quarterback. They'll pitch it to the left. That's Wynn following some blocking. Cavaliers will catch up to him after a gain of about 6. He'll get over the 45. First over there for Lehman is 22, Adam Cisco. So this will set up a possession play. The gain actually was 5, so it is 3rd and 4.
Looks like Wynn had some opportunity to take that wide, but elected to cut back inside the field, and Lehman covered that pretty well. Again, staying home on defense.
Handoff, it's Wynn again, and he'll be brought down for no gain on the play. Cisco also got some help from 33, Zach Elko, and they end up in 3 plays going a grand total of 6 yards. It'll be 4th down 4. Brady Bates also there for Lehman. So this will be a punting situation on the game's 4th offensive play.
Punt for the Blue Devils. For the Cavaliers.
Lusenek will be the punter. This is a pretty good boot into the breeze. It's allowed to hit and should take off. It'll go to the 20 where Hewitt picks it up to get it back to the 25-yard line. And the Cavaliers will go on offense there, 1st down 10.
Really an excellent play by Hewitt. That ball could have rolled some more, and Hewitt shoestringed it, got it upfield a little bit, and Lehman's in pretty decent shape to start their first offensive series after 3 and out by the Blue Devils.
Reading coached by Ken Miner. Lehman, of course, coached by Jeff Ulenek. Cavs come to the line of scrimmage at the right hash mark. Quarterback by Jim Dembski. Judy comes in to be tight end on the left side. Split backs. They'll give it to Badge at first. He'll be stacked up right in the middle, including Jeffrey Nash, 68, and a host of others. We'll go to 2nd down 9. That should sound familiar. Just over 2 minutes into the contest at Dayton's Welcome Stadium.
Lehman's 2 backs, Dave, have scored 14 and 16 touchdowns in Hewitt and Badgett. Again, very balanced attack for Lehman.
Hewitt now's the deep man in an I formation after a shift. Dembski will pitch it. He'll cut it back. Got about 4. He'll be brought down by Jason Witt from a linebacker, 51. Got it up to the 30, still needs 5 more. Gain of 4, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, both teams trying to establish that running game early on. It was 3 runs for the Blue Devils. Let's see what Lehman does.
Football at the 30. They need to get to the 35. 8:53 left in the first quarter. They'll hand it off to Hewitt on the sweep to the right, brought down in the backfield. Got only to the line of scrimmage. That stop will be made by Adam Caldwell, number 8, who also doubles as the quarterback. So, boy, Mike, these are mirror images of what each team has done to go 3 and out. This will be a punting situation for the Cavaliers. Dembski, though, will do it with the wind. And another similarity, only 1 safety is dropped deep. I doubt, is that, let's take a good look. Is that Sager?
I don't think so.
No, that's got to be Dembski. It's Dembski. Pretty good boot that is allowed to hit and does take a big roll. Wow. Didn't need to pick it up. Might have gone a couple more yards, but that'll go all the way to the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Reading football with 7:55 to go in the opening quarter. Brought to you in part by F.D. Lawrence Electric, Minster Bank, Medicine Shop Pharmacy, Geyers Chrysler in Fort Loramie, AAA Shelby County, including Travel to Paradise, Goffney Furniture, and Bunny's Pharmacy.
Jim Dembski will be talking to him about that. That was a 47-yard kick with a roll. That had a chance to go 5 more yards. That's the longest Dembski's had all year, 52.
Jeff Ulenek said it in the pregame. You've got to catch punts, especially on this surface. There's wind straight ahead. He'll get about 7. A.J. Judy is the Lehman tackler. Make it 6. We'll call it 2nd down 4.
Now just a quick hitter that time, and you can see the speed he has. First step was very fast. Again, Lehman's linebackers and others closed quickly.
Redding with a pro set. Caldwell throws a quick screen to the right side, has Charles Vampel over there, and the Cavaliers are all over him. Cisco and Sager both got there, along with 42, Mark Palmer. They had none of that whatsoever.
Now the quick screen wasn't quick enough as Lehman's defense converged and actually lost a couple of yards.
We'll make it 3rd down 5. Coming to you tonight from the home of the Dayton Public Schools and the University of Dayton Flyers, Welcome Stadium. See if they consider this a passing situation on 3rd and about 6. Rolling out to the left, toss into the sideline. That isn't close to anybody, though they were looking for Lusenek, who doubled as the punter, and that ball was nowhere near him. So these high-powered offenses have combined to go 3 and out 3 straight times.
Might be a little bit of nerves in the early going, playing on this field here at Dayton, but certainly both teams trying to establish the run right off, and both defenses establishing their superiority early. And we have our 3rd punt of the game, the 2nd by the Blue Devils.
That's a lot of punts in 5.5 minutes. Lusenek takes a lazy snap from center. This is a wobbler that will hit, takes somewhat of a neutral bounce, and now bounce into Lehman country a little bit further before rolling dead at the 42. Last time Lehman took over was at the 25, so this is an improvement. See what Dembski and crew can do right here at the 6:27 mark.
Time the punt did not turn over for him that time, and it was just a 30-yarder, even with the bounce.
Sager will split to the right. Shackner will be inside of him at the top of your screen. Dembski calls signals. The single back is behind him. That's Badgett. Rolls to the right, unloads into the sideline. A little bit too tall over there for Sager. Incomplete. We go to 2nd down 10.
Dembski tried to squeeze that one in. That was pretty well covered. Just a little curl and then a fade to the sideline and overthrown, but again, well defended.
Super night for high school football, and really, considering Division 5, pretty good crowd on both sides.
A late arriving crowd because of some traffic problems.
Yeah, we got in some a couple hours ago that we were very happy to get through by getting creative. This will be Hewitt. He's bounced at the 40, got back maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe an extra yard, but that'll be the extent of it. Stop on the play by York, number 5. So the Cavaliers look at 3rd down, and we'll still call it 10, very close to 10.
Blue Devils closed very quickly on Hewitt, and only his forward drive able to get any yardage out of the play. Again, Lehman 3rd and long.
Football with the wide side of the field to the right. Nickel goes in motion. Dembski rolls out. This will be a quarterback sweep, but it's pretty well contained, and he will not get anywhere. That'll be stopped by Tim Coffey, 32. So the Cavaliers on 4th down and apparently 9 will have to kick the ball away. So Redding is punted on 4th and 4 and 4th and 5. Lehman is punted on 4th and 5 and assuming one here, 4th and 9, and there is nary a 1st down in this football game.
The only positive right now for the Cavaliers is field position. Lehman getting the better of that at the early part of this quarter.
Again, I'm surprised to see just a single safety. If he doesn't catch it, it can take a long roll. It's a bad snap, but Dembski adjusts. Not a good punt, but watch it roll, except that the roll is out of bounds. That'll be at the 36-yard line. Redding will take over 1st down 10, 4:57, showing in quarter number 1 at Welcome Stadium. At halftime, we will just have a brief report. No band show tonight because of our proximity, and to be quite honest about it, we would pick up a lot of crowd conversation at halftime rather than the band music. So we will dispense with that this evening and just a report at halftime before coming back for 3rd quarter football. Football just over the 35-yard line. They'll go to win the deep man, takes it up the middle. Bates gets a hand on him, but that'll be good for about 7. 2nd down, 3 yards to go for the Blue Devils, who come from Greater Cincinnati. Also with us, the First National Bank of New Bremen, Sidney, Botkins, and Wapak. Holiday Inn of Sydney and Holiday Inn Express of Troy and Huber Heights. Ernst Sporting Goods of Sydney, Piqua, Minster, and Versailles. Dave Wilson State Farm Insurance, Freshway Foods, and Super Subbies, Sub Salads and Chili. 2nd and 3, Reading. Motion comes this way. They're unbalanced to the left. Handoff win, nowhere. Immediately there, Adam Cisco, 22. We'll go to 3rd down. They still need 3 yards to go.
Excuse me,
Go
Dave,
ahead, Mike.
Hadn't been a mystery so far who's going to handle the ball.
No.
6 carries by Deshaun Wynn for 20 yards.
And he accounted for roughly 80% of their offensive yards last week. I formation. Once again, they go to Wynn. Again, that's no secret. He does have a first down. Bottom of that stack for Lehman will be Tim Badgett. Also Cisco, but that gain and Judy will be to the 47-yard line, and that is enough with a yard to spare. And this game finally has a first down. First and 10, Reading. Once again, they go with the eye, wing to the right side. Wynn tries the Lehman right side, gets to midfield. That'll be the extent of it. Mark Palmer and a host of others, including Cisco and Judy. That'll make it 2nd down, 7 yards to go.
They're certainly going to give Wynn every opportunity to try to break one. We've noticed at the line of scrimmage he can make some cuts and make some people miss, but so far Lehman's wrapped him up when they've got to him.
Second down. Some timing problems. Quarterback ends up keeping it, and going absolutely nowhere is Caldwell. Badgett got to him along with Judy. That just didn't look right from the start. It appeared they were going to win once again, but the timing was off, resulting in the loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down, 8 yards to go.
Caldwell became the first back other than Wynn to carry the ball, and it's for negative yardage.
Football at the right hash, wide side to the left. Single receiver, Vampel goes over there. And once again, there's the I formation. Roll out to the left. Caldwell will keep it. Gets away from Badgett, has a first down, 40, 38-yard line. That's a Reading first down. Their second of this possession. Those are the first downs of the football game.
Well, Caldwell made the play on the corner. He got around Badgett, who had containment over there, and once that happened, he went down the sideline and picks up their second first down of this drive. And as we're under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, first threat of the game by the Blue Devils.
Clock stopped at 1:47 with the play carrying out of bounds. Split backs this time. Caldwell hands it off on an end around. They bring it back this way, find some room up the middle. With 25 Hammonds, he'll get it down to the 22-yard line where Judy and Henson make the play for Lehman. So they are on the move. Football is ruled at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 15. First downs on consecutive plays.
Excellent call that time. As we said, Deshaun Wynn's been the offense, and they hit Lehman with a counter. Back made a nice cut at the line of scrimmage and picks up some 16 yards for a first down.
Caldwell very low in the crouch to take that snap, gives it to Wynn. He'll try straight ahead, and helping to drive him back will be Adam Cisco, 22. Forward thrust will be worth 2. We'll go to 2nd down, 8 yards to go, approaching the 1-minute mark of the first period.
Game has been well played. We're about to go through a quarter and no flags.
And no scores. Down to 50 seconds. Very big offensive front. for the Blue Devils. Wynn will take it up the middle, and the Cavaliers will stack him at the 20-yard line. This will make it 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Good wrap up by Cisco of the Cavaliers that time. Just a short gain though by Wynn.
And they do not have to snap the ball in this period. 16 seconds, play comes in from the sideline with Paul Hall, 23. Place kicker 3, James Connor, is warming up into the net on the Reading sideline. And indeed, the first quarter is history. Reading on the march, but the score is 0-0. The annual new vehicle show was a great success, and the 2000 model year is in full swing at Geyers in Fort Loramie with the introduction of the Jeep Liberty, a new, more compact SUV. You might say this is Chrysler's SUV answer to the still popular minivan, like the one that got us here this evening. See the Liberty at Geyers in Fort Loramie, the home of new, pre-owned, and factory program cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all with first-class service. Hey, have you got a second to talk time? Because Area Energy and Electric, your local Verizon Wireless authorized agent, has tons of talk time. Like 1,000 mobile-to-mobile minutes per month within your local mobile-to-mobile airtime rate for free. That's right, free. Plus 1,500 night and weekend home airtime minutes and 350 anytime home airtime minutes a month with a 1-year service agreement. Now that's tons of talk time. And all for just $35 monthly access. Visit Area Energy and Electric, your local Verizon Wireless authorized agent today at their wireless phone location on North Vandemark Road in Sydney. Limited time offer and restrictions apply. Also with us are Myers Garage and Drive-Thru Carryout in Newport, People's Federal Savings and Loan Association of Sydney Downtown and Walmart, along with Anna and Jackson Center, Emerson Wagner Realty, Errol Browd and Vance Stewart of Edward Jones and Company, and as we just heard, Area Energy and Electric with Verizon Wireless.
Big 3rd down play as we start the second quarter here. First play, 3rd down about 8 from the Lehman 20.
Caldwell at quarterback, back to throw, unloads the screen into the left sideline. He's got coffee, dropped it as Judy approached. Barhorst also there for the Cavs, and the field goal unit will come on the 10th play of this possession for Reading. With the line of scrimmage, the 19, and it makes a difference that this is at this end of the field. Actually, close to the 20, this would be a 37-yard field goal attempt. James Connor, number 3, will be the kicker. The quarterback, Adam Caldwell, is the holder. Cavaliers have been good at blocking these from the wings. They don't get this one. It's a liner down the middle that is good. A 37-yard field goal opens the scoring with 11:50 to play in the second period. So Reading held the football for 5 minutes and 7 seconds to end up with 3 points. They started from their own 36-yard line. Sydney Holy Angels and Piqua Catholic high schools consolidated to form Lehman back in 1970. 3 years later, Salmon Electric began operations and has marked over a quarter century of providing quality electrical and electronic services. Salmon Electric salutes Lehman High School along with its fine football teams, which have included 3 members of the Salmon family, Jeremy, Ryan, and Chad. Lehman's gridiron successes have seen trips to the state playoffs in 84, 93, 97, as well as the last 3 seasons. Congratulations, Lehman, from Salmon Electric on Russell Road in Sydney. Now, Mike, let's see how the Cavaliers respond to the first score of the game. It came from Reading, but that also happened to Lehman last week with Columbus Academy.
Yeah, it'd been real interesting to see that kick going the other way. I'm not sure that would have made it, but with the breeze behind him, he drilled it, and it was true. Lehman down 3-0. Last week they were down 7-0.
Connor, who booted the field goal, will kick off with 11:50 till halftime. See if the Cavs can generate a return. He'll elevate the football to Hewitt at the 2-yard line. He's up to the 10, got the 20, 25, got a hole, 35, 40, 45 midfield to the opposite 40-yard line. What may have been a saving tackle, Mike, was by the kicker.
Great speed by Hewitt at the 2. He started straight up the field and made one fake about the 40-yard line and then headed to the sideline. And a good tackle at the sideline to save a 98-yard return. But nevertheless, the Cavaliers on the other side of the field set up in good shape at near the 40-yard line to begin this series, trailing 3-0. Great return by Hewitt. That may be the last deep kickoff we see.
It was a long kickoff that got there quickly, and that enabled Hewitt to get there quickly. Cavaliers with twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Badgett the only one home behind Dembski. He'll carry it to the left, got some room, gets up to the 35-yard line. Good job twisting there by the Cavalier fullback. Credit the tackle to York. Good gain will make it second down and just about 4. Gain of a little over 6 yards.
Cavaliers loaded up on the right side, then ran back to the weak side, if you will, and it's a chance for Badgett to use his strength to maybe break a tackle and break a long one. Nevertheless, Lehman second and short.
Wide side of the field is to the right. Dembski hands it to Hewitt, who heads back the other way. Got room, 20, down to the 19-yard line. The Cavaliers have been explosive following the initial score of the football game. This has taken very little time to get inside the 20, where at the 19 they enjoy 1st and 10.
Lehman's first down, and it's a nice one as they're inside the 20-yard line on the move.
Hewitt actually at right tight end. This is Badgett taking it left, and he will be met by committee. York also on the play, 67, Kraling. There'll be a 1-yard gain on the play. We'll make it second down, 9 yards to go.
Look for Dembski, Dave, one of these times to fake that to Badgett and keep it. You said they converged on Badgett very quickly, and I think there's a chance Dembski can run that ball.
Something Dembski is very adept at. Again, Badgett just behind him. Badgett will take the football straight ahead. Host of folks will meet him after the gain of a couple. Andrew Carpenter, 59. And also again at the bottom of the stack, Ryan York, number 5. The gain is to the 15-yard line. This will make it third down, 6 yards, make it 7. Football is outside of the 15. A field goal would be into the wind, but very much within Justin Sager's range. Split backs this time. Lehman will shift out of that, but still end up with a split as Hewitt joins the group. Dembski rolling to the right, looking to the end zone with the option to run. 15 down to the 13-yard line. Nice open field job by 32, Timothy Coffey. So here will come Justin Sager with a chance to tie the football game on 4th down 6 as that play gained only a single yard.
Well, if he doesn't make the tackle, Dembski has a touchdown.
Yep. Dembski heads to the Carillon Towers if that's the case. This will be just over a 26-yard field goal attempt by Sager from the right hash mark with Dembski holding. 9 minutes till halftime. Lehman down 3-zip. Good snap from Haas. The kick got plenty, and it's also yanked to the left. That extra point, or field goal, excuse me, is no good. And that will revert the football to Reading, leading the ball game 3-0. Brought to you in part by the North Dixie Drive-Thru, Spot Restaurant and Catering, Heinfeld Insurance Agency, First Star Bank, and the Dickman Supply Company of Sidney, Greenville, and Salina. That is treated as a touchback. The football comes out to the 20 with 8:49.
Certainly we haven't seen Sager do that very often this year. He just yanked it to the left too much, and Lehman's defense will be asked to hold and get the ball right back for the Cavaliers, who trail 3-0.
Adam Caldwell calls signals. Split backs behind him. This is Wynn trying to sweep. Cavaliers with some good initial penetration, and then Elko comes up to get him for a 2-yard loss. This will make it second down, 12 yards to go. Mike, the early Cavaliers who got there strung that thing out and enabled the other people to support.
Trey Badgett from his end position clearly in the way, and Wind took a lot of